Kimi released a new agent mode called OK Computer, and the results that he made is so impressive. In this video, I've made 3 web applications and each one of them is ready for production. Something that I usually don't say when testing LLMs. Okay, so what is this OK Computer? Get it? Okay. Anyway, first of all, I feel like this is a reference to the OK Computer by Radiohead, which is said to be about technology or capitalism, or maybe it's just a rich, I don't know. Anyway, OK Computer is a new agent mode of Kimi that works inside of a virtual computer. You can enable it by clicking this button here, and so if you ask it to build a 3D tower defense game, it's going to start a new computer and do all the work there. You can see here that it creates a list of tasks and is using a spec-driven development, just like SpecKit. You can see that it creates this interaction.md file and design.md file to outline and design the game or the whole project. And then after that, it's going to create this outline.md file to document the file structure of the project. And it's gonna break down the components, dependencies, and the phases that are needed to develop this game or project. Now, what is so cool about this mode is it can generate images, icons, and backgrounds to make your web app ready for production. And honestly, looking back at the previous projects that were made by Kimi.ai, it's so easy to say that those projects were not really impressive at all. Like, this mode right here produces a very detailed result, even if you don't provide so much detail. For example, I only said build a 3D tower defense game. I never said which framework to use, or what is the design of it, or what it should look like. And Kimi.ai already assumed that we should use Three.js. And if you guys watch my previous videos, you'd remember that most app builders can't work with Three.js. For example, Lovable. So do you think Kimi.ai won't have the same problem? Well, let's find out, shall we? Okay, so now it is done, and here is the result. Look at that. I never had a problem with Three.js. Again, super impressive, and the fact that we managed to do this with just one prompt, it's so good. Like, you can push this to production, and the last thing that you need is just maybe integrate like user authentication, or maybe monetize this game with ads or in-game shops. I don't know, but this looks really good. This looks really great. Now, of course, there are minor details that need improvement, like the path or the controls, because I can't really rotate my camera properly. It's like inverted. But other than that, this looks great. If you guys want to try this out, it is in production, and you can play this game yourself by going to this URL right over here. But of course, we are not done here. We're not gonna end here. The second project that I built using OK Computer mode is a web operating system. And you guys, this is so much better. This is so much better than the previous web OS that was made by GPT-5 Codex. So shame on you, GPT-5 Codex. This one got a better background. It has desktop apps, and the UI is so good. Check this out. It even implemented a right-click feature. Like, I never said anything about that. One more thing that is so cool about this is the text editor. Like, this is something that could take hours to make, but here we are. With just a single prompt, you can get something like this. The one thing I noticed is that each app lives in its own separate HTML file. So it got me really curious, and I saw that these apps are loaded using iframe. And what stood out to me is that these iframes don't use the sandbox attribute, and that is a red flag, because without that, any code inside the iframe has the same privileges as the main page or parent page, which can open doors to security risk. Well, it's not really a big deal because this is a bad example, but I'm guessing the reason why Kimi went with iframes is because it'll be much easier to create apps and just add it to the config, like here. Another thing I noticed is there is this function called setup particle system. I was curious, so I started looking around the app, and there it is. Look at this. I found a canvas, but there's nothing on it. I don't see any particles at all. And so I looked inside the code and I saw this. It created a P5 instance, but it never really assigned it to a particle system. But you know what? I'll let it pass. Overall, this is much better compared to what GPT-5 Codex created. Now, the last project I created with OK Computer is a YouTube tester. I'm gonna be honest, this one needs a little more work because my prompt was build a web app for creators on YouTube to test titles and thumbnails against other videos on YouTube on the same topic. So my idea is to have like YouTube homepage where your video thumbnail and title is placed alongside other videos, so you can see if your thumbnails or titles are popping out alongside those videos. In short, it should help you create better thumbnails and titles. But this is what it gave me, and honestly, it's not bad. It's not that bad. It had animations, charts, and it even allowed me to upload an image, and these stats right here are working. I don't know if that's accurate though, but still, it's not a static text, so I'll give him that. I guess it is my fault because my prompt was too bad. Now, what is really interesting about all of this is that it really goes above and beyond. Like, even if you barely describe your app ideas, it just tries its best to give you the best result. One thing I would say is, using this agent mode can take so much time. For example, the 3D tower defense game took like 41 minutes and the web OS took like 47 minutes. But it really depends on the complexity of the app. So yeah, my one and only complaint about all of this is the build. Like, every app that you make with OK Computer is going to be HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I try to ask it to build me a React app with Next.js just to test it. I know it's pretty stupid, but that's what we do here, okay? Anyway, it's always going to give you the same file structure: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and resources. So the whole point of OK Computer agent mode is to just build something without touching codes or without writing something. You just need to look at it and watch it build and test it, of course. Overall, I gotta say this was a very fun experience. I really like the result that it made. But what do you guys think of OK Computer? Have you guys tried this out yourself? Were you impressed as much as I am? Let me know in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed watching this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Weekly How for more AI related videos. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.